The legendary Palace Restaurant and Saloon is a welcome return to the splendor of old Santa Fe, and you can dine in classic Victorian elegance or belly up to that historic bar where more than 150 years ago, a spirited woman named Donna Tules ran a famous gambling hall. We talked about her the last time you were here, but I'll tell you, wherever you land at the Palace, Chef Ryan Gabel will serve you an unforgettable meal, and we're so happy to have him back joining us in our Build-A-Source kitchen in your fabulous attire. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's good to have you. So, okay, so there's a lot of history, obviously, and I think if people come in the restaurant, they can get a little more of a history lesson. But today I really want to talk about what you're making, because you're making something pretty spectacular. Tell our viewers.
I'm making lavender creme brulee.
Lavender creme brulee. I've never even had it that way. Is this easy to do?
It's actually really easy. Creme brulee is kind of a mystery for people, so I thought, let's do it here.
Okay, so dispel the mystery.
All right, so you just take your cream, bring it to almost a boil.
Okay.
And then I'll put in little less than a quarter cup of lavender flower heads into it.
Okay.
And you'll want to let it steep for 15 minutes. I don't have time to really do that here, but I have here 10 egg yolks.
10 egg yolks only?
Yeah, only the yolk.
Okay.
And I'll put in half a cup of sugar.
Okay.
Right into it, and I whisk this together. And I'll just slowly pour in my cream.
Want me to hold the bowl?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll be an assistant.
Just with the lavender.
Oh, so you have to
so
do it
I'm
at the same
tempering the egg yolks. You can take a towel and wrap it kind of around the bottom of the bowl, and it'll hold it in place.
Oh, wow.
You don't want to whisk too fast, otherwise you'll get a lot of air bubbles in here.
Okay, okay. Good tip. I smell that lavender. Where can you get that lavender?
I actually get my lavender from Trium Winery in Southern Oregon.
Oh, wow.
They have a huge lavender patch there, and so they're my good friends, so I just call them up and get my lavender straight from them.
Oh, nice. Lavender has a nice calming effect. We like that.
So
you don't
after
want
you
to
get
whisk
it
too fast. You don't want the air bubbles.
Yeah, and then after you get it all whisked together, you're going to want to just strain it into a pitcher or something to get your lavender out. But so at this point, you'd kind of want to just let it sit and steep for about 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Okay. And then once you've done that, all of the real magic happens. Okay, so that strains all the lavender. Got it. Okay. So you have a little less than a minute. So what would be our next step? Obviously, we would give ourselves a lot more time if we had the real time.
I'll scoop the bubbles off the top because you want a nice top on your creme brulee.
Nice.
And then you pour it. This will make 6 8-ounce creme brulees. You'll pour it into your ramekin.
Okay.
And you have a baking pan.
And also put the ramekin in the
and you have a water bath that goes up about halfway on your ramekins. You bake it at 325 for half an hour.
For half an hour, okay.
Rotate the pan, bake it for about another 15 minutes, maybe a little more, and then you'll jiggle it. And when it jiggles like Jell-O, you know it's done. If you cook it too long, it curdles.
And then you torch it, right?
Torch it, yes. And so
but while you get that, real quick, tell everybody where the Palace is located so they can come in and have one of your famous creme brulees.
At 142 West Palace Avenue in Santa Fe.
Perfect. Okay, so the ramekin is out, it's ready, and torch it up for us.
And I rotate so I get a nice, even caramelization.
So that's the trick, is rotating as you go?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? The trick to all this is eating it. That's what I want to do. When we come back, that's what we're doing. Don't go away. Bye.
Today's chef appearance is sponsored in part by Ben E. Keith Food Service Distributors.
A special thanks to all of our guests and viewers today, especially Ryan Gabel of the Palace for making us a lavender creme brulee. What was the final touch?
I add a little vanilla into the custard base.
Yum. And you put a little sugar on top?
A little powdered sugar, make it pretty.
We're digging in.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 8.
What a great start to Monday. Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.